All right, I think there's one more toast. Should I start? Oh, stand up. Yeah, thank you, thank you. On behalf of Judy and myself, we would like to welcome you all. We're so happy to have all you dear loved ones here with us. If you don't know, I'm Tony Toll. Also known by some of you as Dr. Sweet Tea, DJ Tony Toll, and Auntie Tony. But today I proudly carry the title of Father of the Bride. So before I go any further, I just have a few disclaimers. Number one, Judy says I don't listen. She told me to keep this brief, or at least I think that's what she said. Number two, I'm a crier. There will be tears. In fact, I'm pretty sure the wedding party has already taken bets as to how many words I get out before the first tear falls. All right, now with that out of the way, I'll begin. On behalf of Judy and me, welcome to Rachel and Steve's celebration of their becoming their own family. Thank you to John and Carla Brown and the rest of Steve's family for their love and support. The Tulls are happy that our little family is quadrupling in size today. And thank you all for those who have traveled far and wide. I know those of you who have traveled far, but I'm not sure who traveled wide. But thanks for coming. Rachel, seeing you here today, your mother and I are very brideful of the daughter you've become. Brideful. Brideful. And Steve, we know your parents have been grooming you for this day. Now, on a more reflective note, Rachel and Steve, when Judy and I were married, the first person we invited, here it comes. The first person we invited to our wedding was Jesus Christ. And he was there in power and majesty, and we were so blessed to have him there. And so when it was time for your wedding, the first person we invited was our Lord Jesus. And we just ask his blessings and presence here tonight. Rachel, you have been your mother's and my greatest treasure. We've done our best to raise you as a godly woman, to help you pursue your passions, and to know that you are loved unconditionally. Unconditionally. Now, Rachel and Steve, you must be each other's greatest treasure. That wise man Garth Brooks once said, "You aren't wealthy until you have something money can't buy." Steve and Rachel, consider yourselves rich, as you now have in each other a treasure like no other. Your highest fulfillment will come in not thinking about what you need as an individual, but about what will best edify your mate in your marriage. And now, Rachel, time for your roast. Steve, you've been dating Rachel for about 3 years now. You both have attended premarital counseling, so I think you know what you're getting into. You know that in marrying Rachel, you are adopting piles of homeless clothes. Am I right? You also know that you will need to place a GPS tracker on all her important documents. Rachel lost a boarding pass in Beijing, China. She's lived in Oregon, Texas, Tennessee, Washington, and lost driver's licenses in each of those states. There are probably several 5-foot, blue-eyed blondes, 14 to 20 years of age, in all of those states using her ID to get into bars. But Steve, I also know that you know what a wonderful woman you have married. Rachel, you are so full of love, life, adventure, laughter, joy, intelligence, achievement, and beauty. I'm excited for the two of you and the adventures that lie ahead as you explore your lives together more deeply and fully. Steve, I have no doubt that you have the qualities to be a wonderful husband to Rachel. But as a son-in-law, we'll just have to wait and see. Will you pop around to see us once a week, or will I have to continue to mow the lawn myself? But seriously, Steve, I would like to say that Judy and I are so very happy to welcome you into our family. When Rachel was asking us about the kind of man she should marry, Judy and I told her she should marry the man that was willing to swim shark-infested waters for her. We seriously did. And it was not long after we met you that we knew you were that man who would lay down your life for our daughter and love her with all that you have. Now, let me share some words of wisdom for both of you. Love each other in the manner of the true life, the true love that Christ has shown. His love is, number one, sacrificial, willing to lay down one's life for the other. Number two, forgiving, not holding a grudge and not wanting to repay a grievance, but extending grace. And number three, uplifting, building up and encouraging each other, helping one another to be your best. I encourage the two of you together to appreciate the beauty and the mystery of life in all that God has created, in nature, in marriage, in family, in friendship, with childlike wonder and purity of heart. Rachel and Steve, I love the way the two of you laugh together. Keep laughing throughout your marriage. It will lighten your days, help you through difficult times, and renew your souls. I impart to you now this quote from the famous philosopher, Dr. Sweet Tea. Love doesn't say, "This is what I want from you." Love says, "I want you." Always hold each other more important than any other person, place, or thing. Take time to compliment each other's good points. Spend no time pointing out each other's faults. Do spend a lot of time praying about both. Could I have my water? And now to the toast. I ask you all to raise a glass to the bride and groom. The Bible tells us that three things last forever: faith, hope, and love. Steve and Rachel, we toast your faith in Jesus Christ. We toast to the hope we have in your bright future. And we toast to the love that you have for the Lord and for each other. Please know how much we all love you. To Rachel and Steve,